Paquito.
Paquito even, yeah, with the burst. Is Minsathar Roam viable?
Well, in PH, no.
Yeah, it's
In
tough.
PH, no.
You only get to see it in the XP, but we
Oh.
see
Oh.
very blacklisted picks. Did
And
Bren
Kaja.
go? Yeah, it's a Kaja for Ogwin, of
Yeah,
course.
it's Kaja Rogue for sure.
Kaja Roam for sure. And then a Baksha. A Baksha for Kaltizi. Never
Yeah.
thought I'd see the day.
Interesting.
It's a sponge. It's a sponge pick for Bren Esports. Not because they're yellow, but it's a hero that can deal with the carry because he does naturally build up towards that blade armor, and he does have a lot of sustain, especially with the Tortoise Poisons. Forgot how to mention that.
Tortoise.
Tortoise Poisons.
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 One of the
Facade.
most difficult ultimates to pronounce
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
MLBB.
I'll say ultimate of Baksha later
Okay,
on.
you,
Yeah.
you either
Play
go
by play.
you either go Kadita or Lilia here,
Yeah.
Yeah, they really
unless
need that
they
burst.
play Vexana.
Oh, Vexana. I won't be surprised if Blacklist will pull that off, but so it's gonna be Savior.
Savior, yeah.
We did pause it. I think our main candidates were either the Lilia or the
The Savior,
Savior.
Yeah.
But because
So-
of the pool of Yue, 3 heroes only,
So
Savior
far.
is a warranted pick for Blacklist International. It is a good tool though to snipe out the 1-1 before the Cult Altar pops off. But the main problem is the Cult Altar itself. Like, yes, you can kind of counter how the Cult Altar works, but against Few, of course you would expect that he would wait out for the passive first from Savior to pop out
Yep.
before he uses that Cult Altar.
And seeing the play of Bren Esports early, having those flickers to actually set up, it's a nice call. Or it would be nice to see Few on that Paramis to use the flicker, Shadow Stampede,
Yeah.
surprise
Oh, yeah.
play, and then that ultimate from Terizla. Penalty zone.
Yeah. Okay. We talked about it here. The possibility that Chantel brought up is terrifying when you think about it. Terizla looks so scary right now. Even the shadows are just covering him. Well, in that scene earlier, Bren Esports drafted a lineup that is meant or has the possibility to end the game within 12 to 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's one of those lineups, and it could be one of those games if Blacklist get caught out again.
Well, the main difference that I'm seeing here is that Kyle TZ is, again, the sponge of Bren Esports. I mentioned earlier that Super Marco is not required to pop off. I think that changes now. He is, however, required to at least dominate his lane, to just have this amazing tempo with the Baksha when they roam around the map minute 3, minute 4. And Blacklist International, they have to fend themselves off because there is enough damage on the side of Bren. And mind you, these damages are scaling, especially coming out from the Promise, the 1-1, and even the Baksha.
Yeah, and actually for Blacklist International, knowing that this is the type of lineup, that is forced. We mentioned that earlier, the Flicker Shadow Stampede, the survival play, and first blood will go to Bren Esports. Another kill possible for Blacklist, but no, there's no counter for them. We can see one's already low on life. Level 4, make it 2 casualties for Bren Esports at the early part of our game.
The Shadow Stampedes from Few coming in big, and this is not the start you want to have if you're Blacklist International. The possibility of 12 to 15 minutes victory for Bren is looking more and more real.
Yeah, I want to mention that this carry 1-1 lane is skill-based, but Super Marco has been dominating out since level 1. I've kept my eye on that lane, and Super Marco was always positioned aggressively against the carry. And Blacklist, again, you don't have enough firepower in the early game to deal with the with the aggression that Bren has. This is the strength of this lineup, especially when they picked up the Baksha. Even though they don't have that sort of damage coming out from the assassins, Baksha is still a a decent damage dealer and an insane frontliner because when he reaches level 4. I don't think there's anybody on the game that can deal with Baksha level 4, especially with the ultimate up.
Yeah, early
Speaking
on.
of Baksha, Kaltizi is already there to try and secure this turtle objective, and in an instant, Blacklist International isn't able to contest that one.
Yeah, man. What?
Oh,
Ogwin.
Oh, Ogwen.
Ogwin.
That was a bit deep, but we could see the
Oh.
aggression of Bren Esports at that moment. And it's as if they are aware that Blacklist International's lineup is really for the late game.
We were mentioning last game that Bren was just really confident with their commitment.
Yeah.
And this is just really an example of why Bren was able to win game 1.
Si Idol pala to, and that's the headline for Few. Has now reached 2,000 plus assists.
So in English, oh, you're the idol.
Yeah.
You're the idol. But yeah, on the middle lane, all my Venus is now low on life. Cannot sustain that. And Kyle Teasy and Bren Esports will secure the 4th kill for this game.
Bren is just continuing on their momentum from game number 3 minutes in Super Marco. Expected timers already has
Bottom
the
lane though.
corrosion.
Bottom lane, bottom
Can he
lane.
take down Owl?
Oh, here comes the crossbow tag, and Super Marco will secure that kill and a lead for BREN Esports.
Mind you, they picked up this carry against the 1-1, knowing that this matchup is not going to be in favor on both sides. But Super Marco was like, hell nah, I'm going to win this lane.
But on the middle lane, there is going to be a play. Nope, for BREN Esports, it's just really doing an aggressive play, positioning on those places that Blacklist is going to go. And look at that. In an instant, we can see Super Mark on the bottom lane, securing those plates against their Owl. And Owl is secluded on the 2nd tier turret of their map. Look at that.
Yeah, that is bad news for any team where you have the marksman as such an integral component of it in this carry. Stuck behind a 2nd turret, just waiting, looking if he can actually even get farm. The bottom tower of Blacklist International is gonna fall, and that is a snowballed 1-1 in the hands of Super Marco.
Yeah, and you know what's unfortunate? Blacklist International cannot deal with this because guess what? Where the turtle spawn? Bottom lane. So expect that more heroes will just continuously come towards this area, and I will not be able to participate in this fight because he is a carry, he needs more damage. And Ogwen again with the commitment of the Divine Judgment. Didn't even wait out for the turtle to go low.
Yeah, just when we thought that there's going to be a safe play for Blacklist International.
Oh,
nice!
nice!
The transmission, but again, BREN Esports will go in for that play. Super Marco kills Edward, making a double kill. We've said that this is a snowballed 1-1. Definitely it is, as Cal TZ will secure that killing spree.
Blacklist gets the turtle, but now they'll be forced to turtle as BREN Esports snowballed to hell. 9-0 counter-punish kills, even though they lost a major objective.
Look at the gold disparity, 2,300. And carries forced to buy boots just to, move around the map. And Super Marco has already the corrosion sight and DHS. Nobody on the side of Blacklist is tanky anymore. The only remaining ingredient that they need is the heal reduction coming out from either the Halberd, the Runs, or even the Dominance Ice, which is now completed in Ogwen.
Actually, for Blacklist International, they still have to wait maybe around 5 minutes for their lineup to have damage actually against the players of BREN Esports.
Yeah.
Even the Dawning Light could be used for
the
vision. But they see Edward, they see Agent Zero, but they will just go for the turret secure in the top lane.
By the way, Ogwen did not commit flicker at all, so he was like, nah, that's Agent Zero.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna commit on that.
Here comes the flicker, but here comes Ogwen as well. Killing spree for BREN as Kyle TZ
he stole it.
secure that buff against Wise. We can see the Bracer Strat being used by Wise, but the rest of BREN Esports is already on the middle lane. They want to go for those objectives. They want to go for that nice
Flop!
zone for Flop. Tizzy has the Divine Judgment, is being gone again by Ogwen on this game. What a play.
I just want to point out the micro decision there. Ogwen got the Divine Judgment, but he thought that maybe Flap can actually get my target in the penalty zone. It didn't work.
Yeah.
But you saw him.
It was cute. It was
didn't
cute.
pull.
Yeah.
He didn't pull and move. He was just like, okay, is it gonna? Oh wait, no. Okay, sure. I'll just pull him back.
It was like Ogwen seeing an opportunity to catch anybody on the side of Blacklist, but when he jumped in, he was like, oh, this is such a good penalty zone.
Yeah.
And he did not expect Flap to jump at all. And when he saw the penalty zone, he was like, okay, did it latch? No. Okay, I'm just gonna go back.
I'm just gonna pull him back. This is just again a testament to what BREN Esports has done all throughout this season.
Oh, this is not even strategy. This is just sheer chemistry.
Yep.
With BREN Esports.
In Filipino, this is just BREN lang malakas.
Yeah, and pure dominance indeed for this game. Now, Blacklist International mentioned that they could, we could see their damage and even sustain 5-minute game time. But for BREN Esports, with the positioning that they're dealing against Blacklist International, it might be difficult for them. Even a clearing of minion wave, having the Saber to be unstacked, maybe on the latter part of the game. But look at that, all the objectives.
Well, level 8, so level 8 against level 10. So what can you do?
Struggling right now. Still is Blacklist. Still no kills. BREN from positions 1 to 5. I have to say, everyone's playing to near perfection.
Yeah, 8.7k gold lead on the side of BREN Esports. And your concern right now, it's not even, if you have to list out the problems of Blacklist International, damage is not even number one from Owl. It's also the sustain, both from Wise and Oh My Venus. Even if you have the heal, there is just enough sheer damage output over the side of BREN. Look at this, just
Here comes the
Wise!
divine judgment, unstoppable for Super Mario.
Phew!
What a nice shadow stampede as the rest of BREN Esports was one of the players of Blacklist International. Here comes the retaliation, but no, there comes the cult altar just in time to save the players and to resist that initiation against Blacklist International.
Okay, Black was like, no, I don't have penalty zone, bro. I don't have penalty zone at that moment, but it was an awesome play come out from the captain, or the El Capitan of BREN Esports. He's trying to go for it again, but the range isn't there, and they have to back off. Lord is up for the taking here for BREN Esports. I don't think Blacklist has the capability of contesting this.
Few. It's still too early to call who'll be the MVP of the game, but I'm already thinking it's going to be Few. Three of the biggest plays to determine the outcome of this game have been by that man. That early game back-to-back pulls to get those kills in the mid, and then that big one there to make sure that BREN wouldn't fall and even give BREN a chance to get a big win, although they couldn't find it. El Capitan still definitely has it. Undeniable.
Only a few could really dictate.
Ooh,
Only a few.
only a few.
Only
I
a
like
few.
it.
I like
his
it.
play.
That is poetry in
Yeah.
motion,
And
Chantel.
you know what? Only a few teams have have managed to deal such a blow against Blacklist International, and BREN might be the first team to go deathless against this team.
Oh yeah, actually, well, we could see a clean kill from BREN Esports as the Lord will march in on the bottom lane. We can see the immortality already for Wise. Super Marco will
Edward.
secure the turret push.
Oh,
there goes the divine
Ogwe.
judgment. Edward is down. Ancient Series down. Monster kill already for Super Marco because it was not down in players.
Revolt!
Blacklist International. This is it as BREN Esports will go over the tower lock and they will secure the first seed for playoffs.
Classic, classic
not done
BREN.
yet.
They ran out of minions, though.
Classic BREN.
Not just yet. And there we go. Closer and closer to fulfilling an old promise.